Hello, I loved the original Your Higher Self videos and was sad to see them go. I am working on bringing the classics back, remastered and ready. Like, subscribe, and let's rediscover these messages together. Whoever has ears, let them hear. Now the original message.
Please get comfortable and find a quiet place to sit or lay down for these next 20 minutes. During this meditation, I will be guiding you into emptiness, a very peaceful dimension to where you have the opportunity to discover your true nature. Before we begin, I need you to know that you will be safe and that this is very possible for you. I also need you to realize that whatever I will say is not information for the mind. Go beyond the mind and listen with presence. Nothing here needs to be conceptualized or thought about. Just be here. Let's begin. You can actually keep your eyes open if you would like, or keep them closed, whichever is more comfortable for you. Let's take 3 deep breaths and really feel what we label the body as you breathe in and out. Now, throughout this meditation, if thoughts rise, don't try to get rid of them. Meditation is not about getting rid of thoughts. Meditation is not about anything truly, because it's not an activity. Meditation is just being, regardless if thoughts are here, remain as the foundation from where thoughts rise from, which is presence. Be curious to what experience a newborn may be experiencing the moment it is born. Don't think or try to create an image of what that may be. Go directly to what experience it is experiencing. An experience without identity, meaning it's clueless of what a body is, it's clueless of what a thought is, it's clueless of what language even is. This is why we hear the saying, ignorance is bliss, because it truly is. For a second I will guide you into letting go of everything, leaving you with nothing but the truth of your nature. The first thing I will ask you to let go of is your name. So many toxic things are attached to your name, such as the story of your life, your past and future, your opinions and beliefs, and most importantly, your identity. You have a belief that you are your name, but a name is simply just a label, and it was attached to the vessel you are experiencing the moment it was manifested. But realize that you still exist even without identifying with a name. So just become a nobody in this moment. Allow yourself to let it go. It is safe. Trust is big here. Just surrender your name. You don't need it right now. I mean, you didn't need it before you clicked on this meditation. You weren't even thinking about it. So if the mind is now triggering fear, this next letting go should help with this. Please now let go of the identity with your voice. Realize that you exist even when that voice is speaking. You exist even when thoughts aren't active. Realize this voice is just sound. Don't see it as your voice. It's just sound, or it's just a voice. Don't claim it. If thoughts arise saying, "Well, how do I do that?" Go deeper. That's also not you. Go through those thoughts. Notice the presence which thoughts rise from. Sound rises out of nowhere. Notice and experience that nowhere. Allow what is to be, just be. Everything's happening within you, not to you. Now you may want to close your eyes for this next part if they aren't closed already, but it's still possible for this next realization to be seen with your eyes open. Please, regardless of how it feels, drop identification with the body. If there is energy in the chest, let it be. It's not you. If the body is tense, relax it. It's not you. When you disidentify with the body, you will also realize that trying to resist emotions falls away. Because you move to an observant place, to where you realize you aren't what's being experienced, you are that which is aware of it. I found that going back to being completely ignorant to this experience can help you disidentify with a lot of these things, so don't even label the body the body. Don't even label thoughts thoughts. Don't label the emotions. Really just be here. If you can, and you can, drop all labels and ideas and concepts and practices, you will discover the nature of this reality, because what's here without labels and concepts. Don't answer that, experience it. Know nothing, be nothing, and just be. It's so safe here, trust it. Allow this not knowing to take over. Don't even try to figure out what presence is. It will reveal itself once you let go. No need to think about what I am pointing to, but if thoughts arise, allow it. Know it's not you. Forget about language. Be ignorant. If the mind is always seeking and asking questions like, well, what am I? Am I God? Am I consciousness? How do I find myself? Well, it's a lot more powerful to realize what you are not first, because once you let go of those identities, the only thing left is what you have always been. I may say you are God and you are consciousness, but what even is that? Those are just labels. There is nothing I can truly say about it. I can only point you to it. There is no concept or idea that will confirm what you truly are. It's just that the mind believes there is. This is why seeking continues. You must experience your true nature first, then you will realize why I say we are God as one, or we are consciousness, but you'll also realize those labels are just labels. What you are is the foundation of reality. Jesus compared our nature to the sky, or what the Bible calls as heaven, and I like to say space. You can't imagine it, you can't touch it, you can't capture it, you can't even see it. You can only be it. You are not the body because the body is within space. It's within you. All of these vessels are within you. Nothing can exist without space. But space can exist without nothing, meaning nothing can exist without you. But you exist without nothing, because in a way you are nothing, but also everything. And of course, that's very confusing for the mind to comprehend, and that's because it can't. Go deeper. Realize that even those thoughts are within you. They aren't even yours. They are just thoughts rising within what you are. No need to claim them as my thoughts. You don't even have to label them as thoughts. Go beyond labels and just be with what is. It is what it is. And there's no reason to know what it is because ignorance is bliss. You have to go beyond the ego, go deeper, go beyond who you think you are, realize who you think you are also appears to exist within what you truly are. Meaning who you think you are truly doesn't exist. It's just a false creation of the mind. It's just the ego. And even the ego doesn't truly exist, because there is no one here to claim having one. Ego is just an activity of the mind. It's not some entity in the mind. It just may appear that way. And you don't have to try to get rid of it to awaken. You just have to go beyond it. No need to fight it or label it bad. Just go deeper and trust. If the ego is creating all of these what-if situations and fears, go through it. If it's bringing up thought about the future and your past, drop it all, become completely empty. You have no past, you have no future. All you have is now. Experience as if you were just born in this very moment. Let it all go. It's safe. The only thing that may claim that it's not is the mind. The ego actually can get pretty scary when you're about to break through. It may begin saying things like, "If I keep going, I might die." It may even try to take an identity of a demon. It does have an intelligence and defense mechanisms because it doesn't want to die. But I promise, it's all BS. You are safe, and if you ignore it, you'll see. Take a deep breath. For the remainder of this meditation, I want you to build a strong relationship with presence. Regardless of what's within you, stay here because what you are seeking for is here. It's not somewhere in the future, it's here. You may open your eyes. Thank you for taking time for yourself.